Welcome everybody, we're back. Here is the guy that Sophia! I have named your turtle, by the way. I have named your turtle. I'm gonna see which one of these pink ones is yours. Look. Oh, here he is. See? Here he is. It's Sprout. See? I don't know if you can zoom out on this thing. Yeah, it turned out really nice, didn't it? Wonder if I can, like... Oh, hi, Weezer. Hi, Milo. Hi, Jay. M. Welcome in. I'm just showing Sophia her turtle she got to name for gifting. There we go. All right.
Still got it.
I don't know where that is coming from.
Something's too close to something.
I don't have anything plugged in.
It's not that.
Not drawing, but I am coloring tonight.
Still a little squealy. Nope,
I figured you meant coloring.
Yeah, you still got squeal. It's either two phones together or something.
Well, I don't have...
Which means everybody can hear.
There. I don't know what that is. Because I don't have it on now.
Well, you're still picking it up on something. Radio, maybe?
Maybe. Oh, gotta love technology. Oh yeah, I can't wait to actually see how you color them.
I had more that's killing me.
I've actually got a Christmas one out too. Ooh, hi Maya Husky. Yes, definitely. I would love to see them. I would love to see what they look like. Yeah, it's all up there. To see what they look like. Yeah, it's all up there. To see what they look like. Yeah, it's all up there. To see what they look like. I got one turtle to finish today that we started the other day. Yeah. I think if you take it and you copy and pasted it into the browser bar, you'll be able to do it that way. Oh, you gave me a little stocking. Oh, a finger heart. Well, thank you. That is so cute. That is so cute. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I don't know. I have to ask like Drew and them, the one that was on here the last night, if he can fix the link part for it in my TikTok, or how I do that, or if maybe it's just TikTok. Yeah, I appreciate you you coming in. It's actually kind of fun. Yeah, the live stuff I'm actually getting myself used to. A little girl and her mom got this one, I believe yesterday or the day before. Her daughter wanted to know if she could pick pink. And I said, yeah, and she picked pink nails for the turtle. And then her and her mom, Char, got to name it, and they named it Ella. That was yesterday. So they got this one. I know, it's like one of the cutest ones there. She's like 7. This guy here, he's still up for grabs. And then this is the one that we haven't finished yet. We started him yesterday, but it was like almost midnight by the time we got done yapping and stuff, so we really didn't get to finish this. Hi, Shelby. Welcome in. Smelly Socks. I love your name. Nice. Way to give everybody a giggle today. So it's Tuesday. How is everybody's Tuesday? Anybody have an idea of what to color the turtle? Most of them have been green. We have options. It does not have to be the normal color of a turtle. As you can see, the shell from Sierra is pink. And we did that one pink yesterday. Hi, Goddess, welcome in. So, we have plenty of colors. And I got myself a little storage case and a little bag to put all my glitter gel pens in. Because apparently 360 do not fit in one storage case. So if you have gel pens, if you have like 360 of them, I got one of these like this from Walmart. It holds about a fourth of my gel pens, and then I got a little brown bag. You know, those little small purple bags. Those little small bags. They're like really handy for like little kids and stuff. The rest of that is completely full of glitter pens. Welcome, Barb. How's your Tuesday? We are discussing I was just letting you know what I have for my glitter pens. Hi, Punk Rock. Hi, Billie Jean. Hi, Shay. Welcome in, everybody. Let you know there is I do have a free giveaway on my link in my bio, where you can get my link, and you can go in there and get it. Do you think we could do a gradient ombre green on the flippers, like a dark, light, and medium? Well, I can try. Hi, Teresa. I haven't done one before, but I watched someone do it earlier today. She showed me how to do it. So we might be able to do that. She kind of gave me an idea of how to do it. So I might be able to do that. But hey, you don't know unless you try, right? Yeah, I'm Maddie coloring. Welcome in. Yeah, I just watching her today, and I was like, hey, how do you do that ombre color? And then she was explaining it to me. It's kind of like your hair color, when you dye your hair 2 different colors. And she said it's kind of like dyeing your hair 2 different colors. You gradually go lighter as you go gradual into the other one. Okay, so we have choices of dark green. There's some pretty ugly dark greens. Yeah, make it nice and easy and smooth. Yeah. Here are the darker greens that I have. You may not be able to see them, read them, but 61 is peacock green. 52 is deep green. 61 here is emerald green. This is viridian. This is turquoise green right here. And this is turquoise green light. Yeah, I was watching one girl, she was doing it on this page, and she was doing like the sky, and she was doing like a orange and red and yellow and blue. Hi, Coco Lyle, welcome. Thank you for adding me. I appreciate it. So I have those. I do have other greens, but they're kind of a different style of green. Let's see here, that's a black box. Okay. Well, we can do a deep green and an olive green, maybe. Here is the card. Let's see here. Let's see what my stack here has for us today. Well, in the black case, we do have these choices here. This one here, over here, is the emerald green. Here is the vivid green. I kind of messed up and put the wrong color there, but that is the turquoise ink green, or ink blue. Here's a glass green. Here is pale green. Here's grass green, bud green, yellow green, and absinthe are these greens. I think a mix of 61 and 53. Okay. We can do that. Okay, she had like 7 colors on hers. Okay, 61 and 53. Let's do 53. There's the 53 and the turquoise green and 61. Good choices. Good choices. Oh, crap. I dropped one. Alright, what you want to start with is, yeah, they're actually pretty good colors. See, kind of got to do an auto adjust before you can actually see them. Here we go, maybe that'll work. BG1 is a turquoise green as well as just in my Ohuhu set. The other ones are in my twin marker set. Has a lot of old mix. Grass green as well. And the emerald green. Okay, grass green and emerald green, okay. Grass green. Emerald green. I think I dropped emerald green. Grass green. Green. Okay, I got these 4. What do you think? Oh yeah, no, dude, I love learning new things. Me, if I could be in school all my life doing things I like and learning, oh yeah. You can't. You can't. I got these four. What do you think? Should we start with peacock green because that looks a little darker than the others? Peacock green or turquoise green, I think, are the two darker of the two. Replace it with a lighter green. Okay, because that's the turquoise green. That's why. We can do. One of these three. Kind of wobbly are. Oops, there we go. Have these three. Oh no, you pick colors. I like. We'll try colors. I can pick colors and color anytime. The joy of others picking them is lots of fun. The vivid green, got it. Okay, so now that we got our colors, I'd say, what do you say starts first, G1 or 61? I say peacock green is probably the darkest. Welcome, Layla. 61? Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, what do you want to start with? His head or his tails and fins? Two minds think alike, huh? Great minds think alike, as they say. Where would you like to start with it today? Hey, Chronic, well, welcome. Yeah, probably doesn't make much difference either way. Should we start with, like, do his flippers and stuff down here? Because that's his tail. So do you want to do these flippers down here? Okay. Well, then shall we start to see how we do? Anyone's got any suggestions for Sophia and I, or making them the darker colors? Okay. Anybody got any ideas of how to adjust it? I am willing to learn and understand. I'm actually just starting doing the lives and the colorings on my book. I've made them, all of them, for like the last, I don't know, since February, so. This one's not as dark as I thought it would be. That's okay, because the other one might be a little darker. This is why I like watching all the others. Oh yeah, sometimes not so happy, but I don't know. I think art there isn't really any mistakes. How do they put it? Happy accidents? Yeah. Yeah, you never know. Well, this one we probably should have started with first, but that's okay. I find myself, most people are afraid to go online on lives, and I used to be. But I started out with a live of taking my dog to the dog park, and one live and having everybody watch him for the first time playing the dog park with the girls. And so that wasn't so bad. And then I met Drew, and I started doing coloring books because he helped me with my stress relief book that I have. There we go. What do you think? Now, do you want the other two friends to dark colors too, or should we? Well, but at least, with coloring, it's just about showing them your coloring and stuff and talking to people like you and I do. So really with coloring and stuff, you actually don't have to show your face and everything. So that's probably, a little easier than others. We'll make this the lining of the shell here dark green. Anybody wants to name him while we are pondering and having chatting, you can either follow me or send a gift, and you get to well, thank you, I appreciate that. Not as scary. Yeah. I don't know if you should see me on the days that I don't feel good, and then might say something different. Should we go with vivid green first or grass green first on the head and other fins? Oh yeah. I used to, what was it? From the time my daughter was 13 months till about 2020, I wasn't hardly able to do anything. And then I wanted to do something up. Then I was, home with the kids because they started going to school and stuff. And then and I would stay home and I would do puzzles all day long, which is one of my other favorite things besides coloring and drawing. And it got to the point I did so many puzzles, I was like, man, I got to do something else. This is not contributing to my kids or helping them out or any, And so I got on ZipRecruiter and stuff, and I knew I couldn't do full time because there's no way my heart and stuff could handle that. But I found a couple independent consult ones that were at my pace and my time, so that worked up until this year. And then after this, in February of this year, that took me a long time to think about myself first. I still have issues of that. I still have issues of myself first. I'm not a fan of that, I guess. But that's always been who I was. It's I enjoy helping others. But it got to the point a couple years ago, 4 years ago, when my mom got killed. I went into this kind of like an autopilot deal where I lived my life, but I didn't live my life. And then 2 years ago, we had to put our dog of 13 years down because he had ended up cancer that spread so bad on his lower region that the vet said they hadn't seen anything like that in 29 years. Yeah, too much of anything isn't great. My husband sits there and tells me, you shouldn't be so lenient on people. And it's like, well, you shouldn't give people so many chances. And it's like, well, that's kind of hard to do. I've always been the people pleaser, I guess, if you really want to be technical. So when people say that they're like doing this and this, it's like, oh, I know, I've been there. And it's not an easy task to stop from. I used to give my daughter's biological dad way too many chances for 15 years. Yeah, if you neglect yourself, you technically, how can you take care of others? Yeah, that is definitely for sure. I'm not going to lie on that one. That's definitely for sure. That's definitely for sure. Can't take care of yourself if you can't take care of others if you can't take care of yourself. And when my dog, when we cremated him, yes, and not morbid or anything, but I do have my dog in an urn on my desk. And my mother is there as well. I got one on one side, cremated on the one side, and I got one cremated on the other side. And pictures. Yeah, I still try to convince myself of that one on a regular basis. But when we were coming out from picking him up a week later, kids had, one had the papers and the fingerprints, the puppy paws and all that, and then the other one, Dusty, she had him. And so, hey, Mr. Adrian, welcome. Yeah, no, goodbye is never easy. I was the last one in there. I was the one that stayed till the end. But, that's just who I am, I guess. We got him, and everybody got in the truck, and then I went to get into the truck, and I stepped on the running boards. And this is October, so there's no snow or anything on the ground. And got one leg up there, my right leg up there, and for some odd reason, hi Sunflower Girl, welcome. For some odd reason, my left leg, I pulled it up, but I couldn't pull it up enough and have enough strength in it to put it on the running board to get in. And I went straight down to the concrete ground. And my husband, it hurt bad. And my husband came over, helped me get up, and helped me get into the truck, because apparently I needed a little hand. Yeah, whole left side was all black and blue. And I was like, oh, so what's he do the next day, Saturday? He spends the day, I got a video of it too, which is really cool. He spent the day making me steps to get into his truck. And it's not a very tall truck, but it was still tall enough. And it wasn't the truck, it was the running boards. And for some reason, my one leg would not work. And fine and daddy, the steps work, right on, I have no problems. Monday morning, he had Monday off because I had a doctor's appointment, so he was going to go with me. And yep, he went, and I went to go get in with the steps and everything. Yeah, he built me steps. We've been together 15 years, so yeah, we've learned our little how to compromise our little quirks and stuff. Ooh, thanks for the 1.4K likes, guys. I appreciate it. But yeah, I went in Monday morning to get in the truck on my steps because he spray painted them purple for me because we were taking the kids to school. Welcome, baby freak. And yep. Yeah, well, we've been together 15 and married since 2018. Funny thing is our anniversary is on the 2nd of March. My daughter's birthday is the 6th of March. Dusty's was the 6th of March, and mine's the 11th of March. So he can't exactly forget any of those days. And so, well, I fell out of his truck again, and even with the steps, and this time it was worse. So I all the way into the middle of the grass, and yep, tried to get up. I had to literally crawl into my house because I couldn't get anywhere, and is like one of the most disgusting. How do I put it? Rock bottom moments. Oh, the falling apart and stuff, and having to crawl in and all that stuff. That sucked. That's humiliating me because if you know how they crawl in the military and how a baby crawls to get up steps, that's how I had to get into my house from the middle of my yard. But what was worse is I had 2 kids sitting there yelling at me, going, "Mom, Mom, Mom, come on, we're going to be late for school." And I just got to the point, I just told Dad, I just told him, take them to school. I will be fine, and I'll just sit here and rest on the steps until you get back. And so I did that, and he got back, and, we used, he's like, tried to help me get up, because I was on the steps. That didn't work. So he moved the truck up with his grill guard on it. Okay, solid, not gonna fall apart. And he was standing behind me just because I fell backwards. Yep. Him and I both fell forwards. And it's like I looked at him, I go, that's it. I turned around and I climbed up the steps like a little baby does. One leg at a time. Well, I got one right leg up, but I still couldn't get my left leg up. So he would move my left leg up every time I got my right leg up. And then I got up and got into the house, and it's like, okay, I gave up. And he's like, nope, we gotta get you, make sure you get into the house. It's like, okay, so I got into the house. Then he's like, and I go, oh, nope, I'm done, I'm in the house. He goes, no, you gotta go in my chair to make sure we can get you up. And it's like, okay, so did he, because he's got one of those recliners that rock backwards. Well, what it did was, when it rocked backwards, when it rocked forward, I put my arms on the seat, and he, yeah. Oh, it's not exactly fun. Not a highlight of my being a parent, I guess. I'm not going to win a Parent of the Year award or anything. But, no, he helped me get up, because he lifted me up when the chair lifted me up, and got up and got twisted around and got into his chair. And I looked at him and go, okay, can I get, now can I stop? He's like, yeah, you can stop for a minute. And I was sitting there, and it's like, oh man, I'm tired. And he's like, well, we'll reschedule your appointment, and I will explain, and then when I said, okay, well, we need to send the pictures to Shelly, the nurse, my nurse, so she can see. Well, then she got me an appointment the next day because there wasn't any in the afternoon. And so, yeah, they did a bunch of tests and blood work and all that, and found out that my blood pressure was bottoming out. Yeah, it's a lot easier to get around. It takes a village. They aren't kidding. It takes a village to raise a kid. I'm telling you. Parents are only the first and last line of defense of teaching. Oh, thank you for the likes. I appreciate it. We are only the first and last of the. Well, they had to decrease my. They found out they had to decrease my blood pressure meds. Hey, lads, welcome in. And then we dropped that down to 25, so that kind of helped a little. But unfortunately, my blood pressure, even when I left, was still low, so I wasn't allowed to do a whole lot of anything. But it was my sugar and my A1C that were off the charts. Oh yeah, I was dizzy like all the time. I still get dizzy a lot, but not really much I can do until my sugar gets to where it's supposed to be, and that seems to be a task in itself because I'm learning what to eat, what not to eat, how much to eat, when to eat, and so that's pretty good. Yeah, type 2 diabetes. I got it, found out about it 2 years ago after. No, I found out just after I fell and went to the doctor's office. They did the tests, and my A1C was 14%, and my glucose sugar was 431. And they looked at me, and the doctor comes in, and she goes, "You should be in a hospital in a coma." I go, "What are you talking about?" She goes, "You have high sugar. You are literally diabetic." I was like, "Oh, good. Now what do I do?" And she's like, "Well, yeah, mine was like, my A1C was 14%. It wouldn't even register anything with my A1C because my A1C was so high. And my glucose was like way off the chart because it's only supposed to be like 70 to 100. And I was like at 431. And like for 2 years, for the last 2 years, it's been going up and down, up and down. And then I finally got sick and tired of that doctor because she almost freaking put me in a hospital twice because I got an allergic reaction to the 2 diabetic shots she gave me because she didn't bother to look at the side effects and the instructions where it says do not give to people with heart conditions. And she still did anyways. So I ended up with everything swelling, and I know she was not exactly I was not exactly a fan of her. Now look at that, and he's all done. Isn't it cute? He's up for grabs. Oh yeah, I don't try to go to the ER if I don't have to. I will suffer if I can. Because I'm sorry. I am not a fan. I will go to the ER on Saturdays and during the day, and that's only because my actual primary doctor does ER on Saturdays. Yeah. They don't care. And it also depends on who you are and how much what your insurance is. Because I know when you don't have like this fancy insurance stuff and that, and you don't have like all this money, some doctors tend to frown on that, and so. They'll call you like frequent flyer and all these kind of names, and she did that. She was doing that to me, and it's like, dude, I have him hardly ever in here. You can't say yeah. Hi, welcome in, entrepreneur lady. Good to see you. Yeah, they call anybody on like state assisted insurance. You know, like here would be Medicaid and Medicare and all that. They call them like frequent filers, or ones that are constantly in there for everything. Here they call that. I've changed doctors. Yep, that is pretty much what they consider a frequent flyer. My old doctor Amy would probably call you one, and she called me it to my face. That was the crazy part. She called it to me to my face. Or she was typing stuff out on the computer for me, and she's like, well, if you wouldn't be in here all the time, you wouldn't, and you take care of yourself, and if you just lose 50 pounds, you would be better. Exactly. If you don't know, send me to someone that does. Or tell me what's going on so I can actually find my own way to deal with it. And then I got into it last year. I literally was another rock bottom just the day before Thanksgiving last year. I ended up a week before I was sick with a cold. And I called her and I told her that I was sick with a cold. That's why my sugar and everything was high. What she do? She gives me instead of giving me cold medicine or antibiotics, she gave me a freaking diabetes shot to drop my sugar down. Yeah, heck, it took me, my daughter's 12, it took me 11 years to start losing weight, and I ended up with being over like 300 pounds by the time I found something that worked. Medical conditions are a huge part. But I found your gut is the most important. That helps with all the issues. That's where I met. Because that was when I went through ZipRecruiter. I ended up with those. Well, then I ended up with attraction marketing and network marketing. And I was with one from April to August. Me and my so-called brand manager didn't exactly get along. She was in her 20s, and she thought she knew more than I did. And then I met a couple people through them, and I ended up in an attraction marketing group. Yeah. And ended up in the other guy I met because he had a set of the knives and he got ripped off, so I helped him get it with the refund of what he was supposed to pay back, and I ended up joining his team in September, and the other one in September. And his one was a health and wellness, one was attraction marketing. Hi, Rose Wolf. Hey, Colorbones, welcome in. Hi, Cheryl Land, welcome in. Hi. Hi. Oh, thank you for the gift. Oh, a bracelet. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's great to see you. I'm glad you stopped by, and I'm glad you got to name your turtle. Thank you for the likes too. Hi, Colorbones. Oh, thanks for the rose. Thanks for the likes. If you'd share it, I'd be greatly appreciated. I love Sprout. That was a cute name. That was a cute name. Thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you for the hearts. You're so sweet. Would you two like another turtle? I can give you another turtle. You're so sweet. I am so thankful for you. You are such a sweet person. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you. Well, I appreciate that. Just who I am. I'm just me. Just me. Welcome in, Michelle. Oh, Clairvoyance, thank you. I'm trying to beat my highest one right now. My highest is 5.1, so I'm trying to break that. It's okay. I have my computer on too. Yeah, I get lost when I'm trying to read everybody else's on their pages. It's just track goes crazy fast. It's a madhouse sometimes. Oh, Nickel, welcome in. Oh, thank you for liking the live. I appreciate it. Welcome. Oh, you followed me. Now, Ellie Nickel, on the live here, if you follow me or you gift me, you get to pick a turtle page and get your name put on it, and you get to name the turtle. Now, we have a few turtles that aren't named yet. This guy here, right here, we just finished, so you have an option of naming him or her. This little guy here, he's cute as a button. You can actually name him. See, and I took the idea from one of the other girls. I think it was KK. I put the little tabs on. And there's this guy here. You can have the name. And then this is one of them that Millie, she named this one. And this little guy is kind of ended up accidentally forgot to put the cardstock down, so he kind of got a little spotted on. But we kind of like made another little turtle on the side here, just like swimming through. So, a little creative in that one. This one here, Coloring Bones, is hers. Congratulations. This one's Jocelyn's. You're so welcome. So, did you want a turtle? Or we do have a couple kawaii ones that are available. That are not named yet as well. Here's this pumpkin. He doesn't have a name yet. Oops. And this guy here, in one of my first kawaii books, he is still looking for a name and a buddy. Oh, guys, if you're new in here, I do have a free giveaway. If you go to the link in my bio, it will give you there's a link there, and then when you go on, click the link or copy and paste the link. You can go in. When you go in there, there's a place where you can get a 12 free giveaway of 12 of pages of my one of my books. And then in there is also a link to all my other books. And there is also all the tools and stuff that I use, like my markers and everything. Hi, Colored by Jessie. Welcome. If you follow or gift, you get to name a turtle. And you get that page will be yours. Like if you pick this one, you can name this turtle, and then your name goes on permanently on this page in this book. And don't worry, you guys, if there's a turtle in here that's already got a pink ticket, I do have a second turtle book of my turtle book that we can get, and you can put them on. Here's my turtle book. And you can get it, as I said, in the link in my bio, or you can go on to Amazon and get it there. Hi, Southern Butterfly Boutique. Welcome. Welcome. Ooh, thank you for liking the live. I've got a few pictures I got people's pictures to post up, but some of them I want to make sure if they want to pick a name for them. So follow up with some and see if they would like a name on theirs. I'll have them posted, but then I'm gonna have the ones that aren't named posted as well, so you guys can see them. So this is Sophia, the one that I was talking with before she had to go. This is hers, and this is when she gifted, and there's her name. And then up here, I put the date again so you can read it, and then here's her name that she picked for her. She named her Sprout. So that's how you do it, guys. And Shar and her daughter got this one for following me on the live, and her daughter wanted to know if she could have pink on the turtle. And so I said yes, we could do pink, and she wanted the pink nails. This is a lighter pink, but it's very pretty. It turned out really nice once it dried out too. And then picked the aqua green for the turtle, and then 2 layers of brown for the turtle shell. But this one is, her and her daughter named this one Ella, and that was yesterday's. And this one is yesterday's, guys. He is yet to be named. Isn't he cute? Look at that little blue dimple on his cheek. And he got purple nails like I do. So, 3.4K, guys. Thank you. Please don't forget to share the live and tap the screen. I appreciate it. And then this one here, we just finished it today. Kind of did tried a little ombre look on it for the first time. And this guy here, he's just finished, so he is up for grabs as well to be named. And then that is in this book. And then I do have a unicorn book as well. And then here's my kawaii book. And then, if you're ready, this is the next turtle we'll be coloring tonight. He does not have a name as of yet. But shall we start? He is going to start. Let's give him an olive green body. What do you think? Sounds good. I'll see you in a little bit. Thank you for liking the live. I appreciate it. And I will make sure I have your turtle up so you can take a picture of it and keep it if you would like. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to chime in, who would like to pick the color of the toenails? Who would like to pick the color of the toenails? We have a turtle with pink shells and purple toenails. We have pink shell. We have a turtle with purple nails. We have a turtle with pink nails. Sky's the limit, guys. The galaxy is the limit. It's infinite. You have umpteen choices, and that's, of course, I don't have that color in my stock. Ooh. Oh, Ray, welcome. Good to see you. How are you doing? It's been a while since I've been on one of yours and Diane's things. I should get in touch with you two and see when your guys' next one is. When you just came in here, but to let you know, I've got 12 free giveaway of 12 pages from my coloring books up in my link. If you go on in my bio, you'll be able to see it there. You open up the link, and right there it will show it, and it'll also show in the, when you go into that link, where to get how to get my books and what I use to color with and the rest of the materials I use, so you don't have to wonder. And then if you gift or follow, which is follow me, you get to pick a page to put your a turtle page to put your name on, and then it's your choice if you would like to name your turtle. So right now we're trying to discuss. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Sam. Hi, Dawson's. Welcome. Hi, Pookie. Pookie, you get an opportunity to get free a free giveaway if you go on my link in my bio. It'll show you what my books and the free giveaway and the items I use. Sierra, welcome. Hey, girl, how are you doing today? You feeling okay? I am getting ready to decide. Oh, you're off work? Yeah, did you get your emails? Or, I think it was one email, because I got them actually condensed down to one. Did you get to see your pictures I sent? I gave you the mushroom one and a cute animal one. Right now we're discussing on what color to do the nails. Yeah. Which ones did you print, the mushroom or the animal? Which one did you print out, the animal or the mushroom? I'm guessing out of each, I'm guessing you printed the mushroom. Oh, yeah, a couple of each. Oh, you have to buy more ink. Ugh, I hated buying ink. But the printer I got, it's nice. I don't have to buy a whole lot of ink. It lasts a while. But I got one of those Epson 3-in-1 printers where it has a liquid ink. You printed the pit bull. Oh, you've been searching for a pit bull? I have an idea for a dog breed book, and and I have a puppy book too. That I think has one in it. I know my daughter likes pugs, and we got a German Shepherd and stuff. So, yeah, I can't wait to see what the pit bull looks like when you're done coloring it. That'll be cool. Of him, if you wanted, he's gorgeous. Yeah. He turned out really nice. I was very happy that he actually turned out really nice. I was concerned. I was pretty concerned over how he would turn out. It's always the artist's worst fear, right? Wondering how they turn out after you upload it. Oh yeah, my German Shepherd puppy is my baby. We just bought him a brand new puppy bed for his birthday. The poor guy doesn't know what to think of it. He turns 2 on Friday, and the bed's like bigger than he is. It's like really poofed up and high enough where it actually almost level with the couch. So I gotta get him used to laying on it. Right now he's got my sweatshirt on it, so he knows that it's he knows it's safe. So we'll see. Hey, how about we do a bright? Oh, your dog is 6. Oh, you got him 2 years from a rescue. Yeah. Oil Pan, my puppy. That's his name, by the way. He, a friend of mine. I think I said this, but they went up with another friend, mutual friend, and got him from a pet store. And he was one of several puppies from the breed from this lady. And when they got him from the pet store, I don't know what happened to him at that lady's house or the foster place that had him or the pet store, but when my friend Jeff held him, was the one that offered to hold him, and so the other one could do the paperwork, and he was so tiny, and he had him in his shirt, and he was still shaking. Make his belly red. His name is Pringles. I like it. Red belly. What color is red? That would be a cool color. I got a rose red. I got a crimson red. I got regular red. I got scarlet red. Coral red. Wine red. Vivid red. Apparently carmine is a red. And I have a deep red as well. And there's something called old red. And then geranium. Crimson or scarlet. Okay, well, let's see what the two. Let's get them both out. There's Crips. Oops. Gotta love technology. Here is Crimson, and here is this one here, 10. This is 10. Here is Crimson. And this 12 right here is Scarlet. You like the Scarlet? Okay. Let's do Scarlet. Let's do Scarlet. Ooh. I was going to tell you I didn't get a chance to earlier because I was trying to get all the pictures to upload. I found these really good videos of these guys talking about like ADHD and autism and stuff. Oh man, I was like, oh, that's my daughter. And then it's like, oh, yep, I do that, you know. Every time you argue with them, it's a battle. You're in a battle, and it's a battle you don't win. And I remember that from parenting class. And it's like, oh yeah, that's right. And then it was telling me like ones with ADHD that statements are their fuel and questions are their kryptonite, because they can't argue with questions, but they can argue with statements. And so if you tell them to sit down, they're going to argue and say no. But if you go and say, why won't you sit down? Or why don't you want to sit down? There's nothing for them to argue with. They just got to tell you why. And now they got to run into the question, do they tell you why, or do they just do it. Yeah, knowledge is power. As I say, what was it? There was a thing that said, never stop learning because life never stops teaching you. Yeah, problem is Jazzy will argue and argue and argue and argue, and she'll get to the point she throws things and all that, and, well, you know how it goes. Oops, I got this little piece. There. Okay. And so I gotta remember to not bait her into an argument or anything. I gotta. Well, she likes to bonk her head on everything she can get her hands on. She uses anything she can to mark herself up, take her scabs up.
Lays on her bed.
She likes to go for everything sharp. Throws things, stomps around. You know.
We got the other one. Yeah, she had it stuffed in one of her animals. She was trying to do this bear. Now we got the other one.
Yeah. Now oh, hi Kelly. Yep, throw yourself down, or she'll you try to take something away from her, she'll grow up into a ball and hang on to it like a death grip. Hi Michelle, welcome in. Yep, she does that too, and then all of a sudden when you get her to calm down, she's like 5 minutes later, after she's done calming down, 5 minutes after that, she looks at you like, what did I do? Especially when you're trying to discipline her, because she's like, what? She looks at you like she hasn't done anything wrong. So yeah, she's got ADHD, ODD, and autism, and cognitive disability, and emotional disability. Is that what they are? They're blackout moments, huh? Huh. Makes sense. Because they say when she really doesn't remember. And that's the thing, the bad part about it is you can't really get mad at her, because we know she doesn't remember, because she's got, on top of the autism and ADHD, she's got that cognitive issue, so, she really does not remember when she's in one of those states. It's because the front of her counselors told me the frontal lobe of her brain is not equipped to remember things and to hold things, because she is not mature enough her brain is not mature enough where it's supposed to be. Yes, she's 13. Yes, she's in 7th grade, but her mentality and everything is 3rd grade level. And so that's where her mentality is. Yes, she knows how to do these things. Like, you'll show her how to do math and she'll get it, and she'll go, oh yeah, I know how to do it. And then all of a sudden, like 5-10 minutes later, oh, well, okay, then that explains it, because she's 13 right now. She is 13 right now. Yeah, that would be great. I'm trying to teach her how to learn to control her emotions. And I know it's hard. It's hard even for adults to do. But to expect a kid a teenager to do it, just a normal teenager is bad enough, but to have one with those disabilities is a little harder. And you know, and you got to teach her that just because she has them doesn't mean that it's got to stop her or that it stops her. But and then I got her self-esteem. So yeah, she might understand you better. Well, and the fact is that you're not her mom, so you know it's not me. It's not, you know, you're not nagging her. You know you've been through it. You know it, and I think that's why she likes my friend Drew, my editor, because he also has ADHD. So he's been through what she's been through. So you know, she listens to him. You know, for the most part. And so, yeah, she listens to him. For the most part. But yeah, someone other than us, she probably will listen to. Yeah, she throw herself down, stomp her feet. I mean, run away. Oh, you. No, her mom, unfortunately died when she was 3 weeks old. When she turned 3 weeks old, is the same day her mom died. And so Dad ended up being the only one raising her. Well, Dad does not have the capability or the mentality to, because he's not much different than she is. You know, he's got an 8th grade education with a 4th grade reading level. So, you know, it makes it a little harder for him to teach her when he sits there and he can't do a simple thing like answering his daughter back in a notebook on the back side of the page of the question that she answered. And that's just simple. It's not rocket science. It's like they ask you a question, how was your week? What did you do? You know, this is what we did. Have you done this before when you were growing up? And he looks at her and he goes, I can't do that. I don't know how to do that. And go ask Jen to do it. And so, and then his mentality isn't much better. She watched him, well, not watched him, but was at the hospital. We ended up at the hospital because he decided to take a bunch of Flexerol, 18 Flexerol, to try to kill himself, and drove all the way to Aberdeen from Battle, which is in 60 miles on the highway, to the ER here. And one of our mutual friends, called me and told me, and I go, oh no, he's just doing that because he doesn't want to be a parent, and because he was supposed to take or transfer down the Battle, and he was going to raise her, you know, and finally grow up and be a dad. Yep, that didn't happen. He ended up losing. He ended up getting his rights and stuff suspended. No access to her until after court, and we got temporary guardianship. Yeah, well, let's put it this way. He was so bad, they wouldn't even let me back there. And I knew the nurses. Because I did my 10-hour ER rotation, and then when I was pregnant with my daughter Dusty, when we were doing our EMT classes, and they wouldn't even let me back there. They said nobody was going back there. He was that gone. I have the picture, and I kept it because I wanted to make sure to remind him what he caused in his daughter. I have the picture of her crying, looking at me crying, just after he said, yes, I told Jen to drop you off at the DSS office and leave you there. And I've never seen a girl so hurt in my life. And at that point in time, that was like, nope, you know what? Screw you. We told her caseworker, Courtney, because I knew Courtney from the time Jazzy was born, because we were on her safe list, and I looked at Courtney and I go, you call the judge back, tell him we'll keep her, because she's not going to no foster care. And that was 2-3 years ago, when they were second grade, so about 5 years ago now. Holy crap. Time flies. Yeah, that was like 5 years ago now. And he had a chance to get yeah. And do you have the need to think you have to be there to take care of them because you don't think they can take care of themselves without you being there? That is her problem. Her reality of what she wants is not matching up with the real reality of life. And unfortunately, she doesn't like it. In her mind, her dad's coming back to get her, her mom's coming back to life, and they're going to live happily ever after. But she knows that her mom is dead. Yeah, the problem is she's 13. How do you get a 13-year-old to realize that it's not her responsibility to take care of him when she's the one that's been getting him the stuff he needs and everything? And she learned to fend for herself on anything she wanted. And so, hi Barbara, welcome. Yeah, and of course, he had court, to show that he was capable of. He had court for doing what he did. And then the judge goes, you have, there are stipulations in order to get your daughter back. And, of course, he said, okay, what are they? Well, he had the stipulations, and he had most for it. He could have had it done, but he didn't. And then that court date, he just didn't bother to do anything. Never answered the DSS office, never scheduled an appointment for them to look at the house. If they called, he wouldn't answer it, or he would have his girlfriend say he's not there, or he's busy, avoiding it at every chance in God. And then the last visit, they gave him an option. We're going to charge you with child abandonment, child recklessness, and everything else, and you will go to prison for a long time, or you give her up and let my husband and I take guardianship of her till she's 18, and he doesn't go to jail. Of course, he made the right, he told the judge, he goes, okay, well, I'm going to have to think about it, and I'm going to have to talk to them to make sure this is what they want, and that's okay with them. And of course, it's already okay with us because we were the ones that suggested it. Yeah, well, we don't have contact with him anymore. Because the last time he decided to pull his stunt, because if she misbehaved during the week, he couldn't see her on the weekends. And she did have to explain why. And the last time she did it, she chopped her hair, she took scissors to her hand, and just a bunch of stuff. And I saw it, and I told her, and I went ballistic and started crying because I felt like really bad that she felt that way. And I don't know. Can't let her call him. That's what causes the problems. If she talks to him, she gets upset because she has to get off the phone, or he has to leave, or he doesn't show up, or he doesn't come, or when he comes, he doesn't acknowledge her, or he says he's coming, he's got to go do something, and he doesn't come back when he says he's going to, and with all of that, every time he does all of that, the school and us, we have to deal with the after fact of the attitudes, the frustration, the emotions. And he sat there, and the last time we talked to him, or I talked to him, and she talked to him on speakerphone, he knew we were on speakerphone. It wasn't even 5 o'clock, and he was already drinking. Hi, Sierra Rose, welcome. And I told him, I go, well, we're calling you to let you know why you can't see her this weekend. And he started in on a bunch of stuff, and he goes, well, I'm sick and tired of hearing about her and what she does. And I was like, you know what? Oh, that's fine. If you're that sick and tired, then don't bother calling. You were banned from seeing her and talking to her on the phone. Because I am not going to have her upset all the time, because you can't be a parent even part-time. And so she kind of gets mad at me because I banned him and blocked him and all of that. But, she doesn't understand that, unfortunately, her dad is a drunk, and now nobody knows where he is. So that makes it even better, but I'm sure he'll show up somewhere. Yeah, we did at first. He had supervised visits at first before I canceled everything. Cool. Guess what, guys? My dog finally got on his new pillow. I'm so proud. Such a good dog. I knew eventually he would be on there. He's on there with my daughter. Not really. Because, he only comes or calls for money. Has nothing to do with her. He just uses her as an excuse to get money. So that's why we don't, but he had messaged me about a year ago, and she also, and I'm wondering if it's not like her period too, because there's like a week before she gets it really bad, that she comes really mad and bad. And she always blames it on her dad, but I don't think it's on her dad. I think she just gets frustrated because everything's not perfect. And she gets mad, and she'll sit there. When she gets mad, she'll rip her papers, or she'll crunch her papers up, and then she'll rip them, and then she gets mad, and then she'll stab her. Yeah. Because I figure maybe you can, she might understand she might understand you a little better. You come from what she is, what she's going through. My parents split when I was 13, and I know what she's going through because I only got to see my mom for a month, and then it was not at all. So I understand her frustration. My husband, he lost his dad's first wife, and that was, to him, was mom. He doesn't know his biological mom. You know, she left him at the hospital when he was deathly sick. Him and his half-brother, and he still doesn't know to this day why or where she is. So, I'm working on, that's another project I have going is genealogy. I got the genealogy for my family. Well, most of it I got to update it, but yeah, unfortunately, oh no, that's a problem. She got spoiled a lot. They basically gave her electronics or whatever she wanted as long as she left them alone. As long as she left them alone, she got whatever she wanted. And so, it's the whole breaking her of constantly needing the phone, a tablet, watching the inappropriate stuff on YouTube because nobody cared to teach her. Nobody cared to teach her how to take a shower and stuff properly on her own. They just did it for her. You know, so she's had everything handed to her for most of her first 7 years of her life. So, hi Kira, welcome. So, she's got to go from being able to do whatever she wants to us telling her that she doesn't need to have everything all the time, and that's a process. Yeah. Well, see, her mom, before she died, when Jazzy was only like a week or two old, me and my husband were at the restaurant drinking coffee and stuff. Well, I had pop, but because I was pregnant with my daughter at the time, and her and I didn't get along very well, but she knew that if she made me promise something that I don't make promises I can't keep, and she knew that this would be one I would keep, and she made me promise to look after her daughter to make sure her dad didn't screw her up. And I think it was okay for the most part, but I think when my mom died, prep in your step, welcome in. Hi, Will Jenkins, welcome in. You guys, this is the turtle book we're in. Just sitting here having a chat. This is my turtle book. If you would like some free coloring pages, if you go to my bio, I have my link there. You can get 12 pages for my one of my books. And you'll be able to see the markers and everything I use, and you'll also be able to click on the link if you want to see what other books I have besides my turtle book and my kawaii book. Yeah, she probably needs to hear from someone that's been in her spot. I agree. I think that would be a better choice. Maybe we'll have to do that. That might give her a little bit of a help. everybody coming in. On here, if you gift or you follow the host, you guys get to pick a page of a turtle, like this one here, and you get your name put on it, and this page is officially yours, and you get to name the turtle if you choose to. Yeah, exactly. And maybe that might be something, like with your research and stuff, maybe that'll help me. And you talking to her, maybe that'll help. So when we got these, Sarah has one in here as well. I believe, Sarah, am I correct? Or did you have one in the Kawaii book? I think you had a Kawaii one. There is some in the Kawaii book, guys, that are up for grabs. Yep, you had a Kawaii one. There's these turtles here. There's a Kawaii one. Ah, yes, yours is Bubbles. How could I forget the famous Bubbles? Everybody asking me who Bubbles is. Bubbles! Welcome to the live, Bubbles. Everybody, this is Bubbles. This is Sierra's page. She gifted and followed me, so she got this wonderful little octopus. And she got, as you see, her name is on here. It is officially her page. And as you see up here, it is officially the little animal's name, Bubbles. And that is how you get it, gifting and following the host. Now, here's one Taylor got a couple of days ago. She got and she named this one Harley. And as you see, she got her name here. And here's her the name of the cute animal. By the way, that is a really good green. And guess what? Come to find out, that is the name of her kid. That is why she picked it. This guy here, this bad boy here, this pumpkin here, he is up for grabs and named, to be named, and you to have your name on his page. Yeah, I put little tabbies on it. It works a lot better. Except for when you go past it. This Allie Vision she got this one at the end of November, as you can see. She hasn't picked a name yet, so I will have to ask her if she would like a name. I know, isn't it cute? I thought it turned out really nice. I was kind of worried about a couple of my books. And then this guy here. Kim Ms. Creations, welcome. I actually do have mushrooms. This guy is up for grabs as well. I actually do have mushroom books. My very first mushroom book, that is. Let's see here. I seen that. Oh, sorry, Uppy. Didn't mean to bother you there. Let me see here. I have so many drawers of books, I forgot which one they're in. Here is my mushroom book. And this, you can also actually, this is the same way in here. You can actually, this is one of the first copies we made. I did adjusting on it. I switched the black cover around, but I like this one, so I kept it. Hi, RR, welcome in. But yeah, this is my mushroom one. Yeah, my puppy's on his bed. That is so sweet. Are you happy? Is that comfy? Yeah, it's not so flat to the ground. Now he's over there loving his bed. Actually, I do a AI after. The AI, it's not the AI itself, it's a image upload resolution. And so when I get the pictures done and I put them up on Canva, there's an image upscale, and it helps me with the lines being straighter and better quality and stuff. So that's kind of a nice for having Canva to do my books. Yeah, some are doing like Procreate and them, but I don't have an iPad for that. I have a regular tablet, but I don't think it comes. I think you can put like Procreate or whatever on that. Yeah, I like to draw. I like to color. I mean, puzzles are another one I am a huge fan of. I could sit for hours and do puzzles, and you can sit there and watch me do a puzzle for hours. It doesn't bother me. I end up starting with the outside first and then doing the inside next. And so this book is updated, but it's also up on paint. I don't mind painting some. I like to sometimes I do the paint by numbers, but the problem is I'm not really a fan of the size. And then you got to get the brush there. It's like, I kind of do my own thing with them and the fuzzy markers. Oh, yeah, the alcohol markers are really nice. I like them. I like the color pencils too, because if you take, like on the fuzzy posters and like paint by numbers, I will do my, I won't pick their colors, but I'll pick something similar to their colors and I'll do my own thing with them. And I usually end up hanging them up. I've got like army puzzles, wolf puzzles, Pokemon puzzles. I got the Black Hills, or not Black Hills, but Mount Rushmore. I've got Las Vegas. I mean, I've got the that little dome in Australia, or Sydney, Australia. That little dome. The what?
Sydney Opera House.
The Sydney Opera House. Thanks, honey. I was drawing a blank. I literally got to the point with puzzles that I have 2 stacks out in the garage, and I have 1 big stack underneath my bed, and I don't even have all my puzzles done. I have this picture. Any of these you like, Sarah? You can start with any of them. Or would you like to just start at the beginning? We can start at the beginning too. This is one I did. See, I did this one in the beginning of November. Look at this guy. Isn't he just a beaut? Isn't he a beauty? It turned out really nice. My husband and my daughter picked these colors. Yeah, it's turned out, they picked all the colors and I kind of just went with it. And I was pretty amazed at how well it turned out. Then I like these ones here. I like. I have some like just plain single pictures of like animals and stuff, but I also do these too, and I like these. So, one with a fairy girl. Let's see, where is she? There's the one with the butterflies. She must be in the beginning somewhere. Hi, Rayleigh. Welcome. He's barking at Daddy. Oh, the ever famous kisses. Maul you with kisses.
It's not so bad, is it?
Is that the one you got in your that one? I think. Oh, that one might be. I think I sent you the third mushroom coloring book. So that one's that's in that book. That's not in this one. That's in the other book. Hi. Yeah, that one's in the other book, Sarah. That's in the third book. I'm gonna have to print out the proofread copy. Yup, it's the third one. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one was that one turned out really good, I thought. Now, what about this one here with the butterflies? Yeah, I'll print out. You know what? I will print out that the PDF print copy of it, proof copy of it, and get it out to color. We can do that one like tomorrow or something. I plan on trying to go live every day. At least hope so. Yeah. Well, you know that's just the fun part. You know, seeing how other people do do it compared to what you do. Now, Adrian, he did one of my coloring pages in my Christmas book. If you look at my profile picture of the little guy with the present, yeah, they do take a while with color pencils. But the one as my profile picture is in my Christmas book, and he colored that one. That was like one of the very first pictures someone colored of mine. So I actually have it framed. And he did a F-150 with my because I have a silver F-150, and he colored a F-150 the same colors and everything of my truck, and then he colored the letters a neon green, because my husband likes neon green. And so he sent them the other day, and I got them both in frames. Now I just gotta figure out where I'm gonna put them. You only have so much room when you have kids and kids stuff, because they're all over my page, all over my walls. My computer desk has pictures of the two girls and my mom, and a bunch of note cards that I need to remember things, cards from fellow entrepreneur ladies. Hi, it's Claudia. Welcome in. Hi, RR. Come on in and enjoy. Yes, definitely. I would love to be tagged in it if you would. That would be awesome. So let's see here. Let's start with an orange. Shall we start with an orange? Or do you want to start with a green in the grass first? I don't know. Sometimes the markers take a little longer because you got to be careful. Let's start with we do have a grass green. Let's do some of the leaves with the grass green. Yeah, the guy I was talking to on here yesterday, Drew, that's my mentor and my editor. He's also like my a really good friend. He's one of the very few that I allow to call me Jenny anymore. Other than regular family, he's the only one. Because my mom was the only one that called me Jenny. Nobody else ever did. Because they do better. I didn't answer. Only specific people called me that. Otherwise, most people call me Jen. Huh, Jenny? Yeah. Yeah. My middle name is Ray, and I got that. My mom gave me that name after my grandma Jan, because that was her middle name. So, and I always say my daughter's got artistic talent too, and I was telling, I showed Drew, and he's like, "Man, we need to really monopolize you, girl. 12 or no, you should make videos of that. You could go viral." Yeah, and I usually go, I don't know where she gets that from, really, honestly. I go, it could be just me, or, maybe it's my uncle. Oh, Rose is your middle name? Yeah, that's my,
That's my middle name.
Rose is my daughter Dusty's middle name. Yeah, she got her, and it took me forever, because me and my husband couldn't compromise on a name. And we literally didn't name her till after she was born, because we couldn't decide on a name together. And then so we each got to pick a name. He got the middle name, and I got the first name, because the last name was going to be his. And so I picked. I don't know. Have you seen George After a Pop?
Working on stuff, getting ready.
Have you seen the movie with George Strait in it, Pure Country? His name in the movie is Dusty, and I'm a huge fan of that movie. Not really a fan of the second one, but the first one I really like. And so I named her Dusty for her first name, and then Dad picked Rose for the middle name because it was the second name in his favorite bar out in Denver, Colorado, called the Grizzly Rose. So that's my puppy. I know he doesn't sound very little, does he? But he is. He is only 2, or will be 2 on Friday. He is one of the many reasons why I am actually up and moving and doing better than I have been. Because he makes Mama get up to move and exercise, and I ended up getting more strength in my legs, which I don't use the cane anymore like I used to. Sierra Mist. Yeah, that's a good drink, though, especially if you got an upset stomach. No offense to you. It's like that and Sprite are my go-tos normally. Or 7-Up, if I can find a 7-Up. But usually it's Sprite. Sierra Mist. I have never heard anyone be named after a pop. Oh, that's right. That Stars Stripe or whatever. That's what 7-Up is now. You're right. I forgot about that. They changed it. So many changes. But, if you don't have change, you don't have progress. And a lot of the changes have been good. Look at the technology we have for health-wise. health technology has come a long ways. We have a Sanford clinic here, and Denny Sanford, he's the richest person in South Dakota, and he's got the Denny Sanford system, the Denny Sanford Center, where all the music and rodeo and everything is at in Sioux Falls, and big name concerts, you name it. He also is the one that started the Sanford medical clinics and stuff, and he started the breast cancer center wing after his wife, who died of breast cancer, and then he built on to it. He continues to build on to it. He gave this, like, last year, the year before, he gave one of the facilities in one of the colleges the wellness center that was built to the school, so they could to the one college, so they could have a state of the art facility, and they only had to he even cut the price down to like $9 million when it could have been like, I wish I would find stuff like with fibromyalgia and stuff too. A lot of these, like even diabetes and epilepsy and stuff and heart conditions, I mean, a lot more research needs to go into them. We have a battle of the badges, blood donation going on yesterday, today, and tomorrow. It's Team Fire against Team Law.
Cops and the firefighters.
Yeah, cops and the fighters. Fire department versus the cop department, police department, and so far, last I knew, Law was
winning again this year.
Yeah, are they winning now?
Yeah, Fire was pulled ahead by a little bit.
Yeah, I was going to say, because when they were doing it earlier, before the radio station left, it was the police station that was ahead.
I'll have to keep an eye out on that. It sounded like Fire was ahead again.
Yeah, they're tomorrow until like noon or 4 or something.
Noon tomorrow.
Yeah. So everybody goes and donates, and they give you pizza and cookies and.
Make sure you don't die.
Well, they donate blood too, and then everybody in town goes and donates, and they
friendly competition.
Yeah, it's a friendly competition to basically to get more blood donations for the blood donors and stuff every year. I did it once, but I can't do it anymore. Even though I would like to, because of being diabetic and having a heart condition, it's not allowed. Well, those aren't allowed. It's not because of the conditions; it's because of the meds I have to be on. And some of the meds of the two are a big no-no. So, but I did the first time back in 2009. Which was a good thing, because I ended up being able to find out what my blood type was. So when I got pregnant with Dusty, we knew whether I had to have the shot, our X factor shot or not. Because my husband's O positive and I was A negative, so I had to have the X factor shot, so my body wouldn't attack the baby. So, and then I ended up not being allowed to leave, so I had to be there for like 5 days anyways, but I was not allowed to leave because apparently, come to find out, and I didn't know this, and it had been gone for a while, I actually had to go get my MMR shots to get. See, that's what my daughter is. Dusty, DNA is only able to, so my blood isn't able to be used. Oh, yeah, my daughter Dusty, she's O negative, but she's O negative. Dad's O positive, and her grandpa, my husband's dad, he is O negative, but he's got that extra thing in his blood where he can donate to infants and babies too. Imagine Craft. Welcome. Love your name. And so when they need blood for like an infant and stuff, he's one of the first ones they call if they don't have any. And he usually gets like 1 or 2 calls a year. But most of the time he's always donating, so they usually have some. I told him, I go, well, you never know, that could be your granddaughter that needs that one day, or your granddaughters, or maybe it's me that might need it. Because he's a Mo negative, he can actually donate to me. Unfortunately, my husband can't, but his dad can. It makes for a weirdness. I don't really understand much, but I just know that they have a board that says they're shy of certain blood types, and usually my husband and my father-in-law are the two that have the blood type that they're missing. And of course my daughter, but she's only 12, so she can't exactly donate. So, yeah, you, because you have O negative blood.
What?
Because you have O negative blood. And then usually the blood bank wants to take blood from people that have O negative and O positive. Because it's in short supply. And I said, you're only 12, so you can't do that. But I bet you would if you were old enough.
Wait, who?
Yeah, see, I also have the problem of low iron. I get anemic. So that kind of puts a damper on it. I tried donating when I went to when I was in college, and that didn't work out very well. I wonder what that color was. What's this? But I ended up with low iron. I've had low iron for a long time. I actually literally had low iron where they actually had to do an iron infusion. Oh, I don't need anxiety for that. My heart does enough of that for me. I have AVNRT. I have my atrial ventricle regurgitates. So when it pumps out blood, only so much goes out, and then the rest of it goes back in. And so my body doesn't get the whole proper amount of oxygen and blood that it needs. And which makes my heart pump faster. And so instead of it pumping normally, like a 60 to 100 beats a second or a minute or whatever, mine is usually either bottoming out to 55 or it is up in the 150s per second or whatever it is. So I actually literally have to take meds to keep it normal. But then even with the meds, I still got to learn to control my emotions, my anger, getting upset, frustrated, all of those good things, because you cannot do that when you have it, because it makes you tired and exhausted, and yeah. And that's what kept me.
Your husband calling me at 9 a.m. trying to rip his pants from the top of the button. Setting up the anxiety.
You don't like hospitals. That's mine on a normal basis without meds, 120 to 130. They put a monitor on me at first, when they first found out, and it went from 55 up to 156 in split seconds, and I had doctors calling my phone and my husband's phone, and because they thought I was in cardiac arrest, and oh well, the mental hospital.
4 times in a 24-hour period, you literally died.
Yeah, 4 times in the 24-hour period, their machine said I was dead. And the first time was not long after we got it put on, and we were getting out of the truck to walk into Walmart, and it was beeping. And they called me, and it's like, no, dude, I'm perfectly fine. Just walking into Walmart. They're like, well, make sure you don't walk too much in Walmart, because you'll put yourself in an arrest. And I'm like, well, I didn't plan on it. I'm planning on using the cart. You know, because heaven forbid I actually walk myself. I haven't been to one of those, but some days I wonder maybe I should. But I've been to I think I used this on something else. But I've been to a psychologist when I was 16. Told me I was a normal 16-year-old with a crush on a guy. And my stepmom was the one that would take me on every week, and she spent more time in the office with the counselor than I did. Yeah. Metropolitanol. I take 2 different ones. One that's 150 in the morning and then 150 in the afternoon. Yeah, 50 in the afternoon, just in case I have heart palpitations and stuff, and sometimes I forget I have it, and I'll get mad and frustrated, and then, or like heat and cold, make it a issue. And then, of course, with having asthma and sugar off, and not a lot of it makes it easy to have fun with, that's for sure. Hi, Wen. I see TET. Welcome in, guys. If you're just getting in here, this is my mushroom book for coloring. I have a turtle book as well, and a kawaii book out. And if you gift or you follow me, you can pick a page to have your name and written on and dated. And you have the option of naming that picture on that page. Like the kawaiis, you have a kawaii monster and a pumpkin. There are turtles that are up for grabs. This mushroom page in here can be up for grabs as well. And so, yeah, so I don't exactly get to do a lot of activity, or didn't used to. But I got last year was enough when I ended up bedridden for the whole Thanksgiving vacation my kids were on, and I could barely get myself out of bed. That was enough for me. Literally, that I was very sick, and your mind's like, no, you got to get up. You got kids to take care of. You got other things to do. You got Thanksgiving to do. Your kids are on break. They need you. And my body was like, no. You are not going anywhere. You are staying here in bed. Yeah, and that's where I was. For 4 days, practically 4 days straight. All I did was sleep. I didn't even have enough energy to even flip through my phone, which was sad. I got up after sleeping for several hours. Because he was smoking brisket last year for Thanksgiving, and I knew it took a while so I could sleep. Because I did the side dishes, and so when it was about time to do the side dishes, he came and woke me up, and I had Jazzy and Dusty both came and helped me, got the cans and stuff, and everything I needed, and yeah, I used to have muscle relaxers, but I don't do any of that stuff. I preferred no pain meds. The only thing I take is either arthritis pain reliever or ibuprofen, and that's all I take. And so after that, I was like, nope. And so I ordered this, and one of my friends, Darlene, I was just talking to, and she had a kid like a boy like Jazzy, and she had the same issue. He had the same problems as Jazzy did in school and home and everything. And she's like, you got to try this. This worked for him. Maybe it'll work for her. And I was like, well, why not? Because we've tried everything else. You get to your parent, and you're like, well, we tried everything else. What's the worst it could do? Not work? Or not out anything? Yeah, I stopped taking them, like 5-6 years ago. Well, Jazzy's dad is addicted to them like he is alcohol, and I just got to the point, because if he knew I had them, he would always like hound me for them. And it's like, no, dude, they're mine. I'm supposed to take them if I need them. And he would get mad, and that'd be the only reason he'd come up here besides the money. So I just stopped. I told her every time the doctor was like, well, we can give you this for the pain. And it's like, nope. I'll take the ibuprofen instead. And I haven't. All I take is ibuprofen, arthritis pain for my hands, because apparently I'm like my mother. And I have really bad arthritis in my hands. And that's it. And then besides the antibiotics, if I have to have antibiotics. But other than that, I don't take anything other than that. And then, I'm lucky though, I found Amari though, like I was telling you the other day, and all natural. And once I started taking the Mood Plus, and Jazzy started taking the other stuff, it was night and day. and I have literally never felt better. And in the process of drinking it and taking it and taking the happy juice, I've lost over 100 pounds. I've gone down in sizes. I can wear pants that I've never been able to wear before, and ooh yeah, it's 11:30 already. Oh wow, time flies. I suppose I better get my butt to bed because I have a long day tomorrow. And I need to get some pictures done so I can get you guys' pictures all uploaded. So are you starting at any of those pictures tonight or tomorrow? Let me know what you think. And I can, if you want some. Yeah, I will. Start drinking pop. Yeah, pop's really bad for that, but it's not the pop itself, it's the sugar in it, because it wrecks your it messes with your gut, and it puts toxins in your gut. When you clean your gut out, 70% of your serotonin is in your gut. And once you release all that, you have all that serotonin that's in your gut that is able to be shipped out to your brain. And so,
Oh, I heard that.
oh really?
I heard that.
I see. What kind of games does he play?
Poor mom.
So, but yeah, I sent you the link because Amari got the Mood Plus and the Happy Juice have done wonders. I was 362 last year. 2 years ago, I was 362. Back in December of last year, I was 319, 320. And when I saw him in August of this year, I was 272. So literally I've lost, in the last 6 months, from August to last December, in that 6 months period, I lost 45, 50 pounds. And altogether, in the 2 years, I've, no, see, I got like Township and Klondike and crossword puzzles, crosswords and word searches and Pokemon and those if I actually stop working on books and stuff to do them. Yeah, I'm so stoked, man. When I stepped on the scale this last time in August and I saw that, it's like, oh, jeepers creepers. I literally had to take a picture. It was wobbling up and down. Really? Maybe. I like Farmville and stuff too. But yeah, I was trying to take a picture, but it would go up and down because I was moving with my phone. And so the nurse was nice enough to take a picture of it for me, so I can have it. Yeah, that was like one of the best things, and feeling in my hands a little better. But unfortunately, I'm not sure if I like the numbness or if I like the feeling in my hands coming back, because I can. Oh, that's kind of like Farmville then. That's kind of like Farmville then. I played that a couple times.
That's that one.
Played the first and second one of that one. But it keeps freezing on my computer, so I stopped playing it a long time ago.
I get it. I know.
Oh, fuck. Yes.
So,
They have some coding fuckers.
yes, definitely. I can hear.
Oh my god.
I'll send you my link to to Amari, and I can send. I'll open up my Amari, and probably tomorrow morning, and I will send you a couple videos. Do you want them to your email? I'll send you the videos of the drink and the Mood Plus that I'm talking about. And then they got G-Fit and G-Burn that helps with your weight as well. And Ignite for him and her helps with your hormones. And so, yeah, see, I couldn't walk or stand for more than a couple minutes without having everything be massive in pain. So I understand that one. It was kind of nice to be able to actually walk around and not have to go, I need to stop. That was like one of the best things. That, and I don't have to use a cane anymore. Well, very rarely do I have to use one. I mean, I got my doggo made me stop using the cane. Cold turkey. He wouldn't, when we first got him, he was only 3.5 months old, and he wouldn't go outside for anybody else. So I had Dusty move my puzzle table, and I got up and I go, all right, guys, let Mom show you how to do this. I picked him up and put him underneath my arm, and I walked out the door and walked outside and then walked down the steps. And I had like all these people surrounding the bottom of the steps because I had no cane, and I had the puppy in my right arm, and I walked down these 3 steps, and I put him down on the ground, and then he goes and plays. And it's like, see, girls, that is how you do it. And look, I didn't fall. I had like all those people standing there at the bottom of the...
There's mostly our friends then.
Yeah, my husband and 3 of our friends all standing at the bottom of the steps waiting to see if I fall so they can catch the dog.
I think I was either inside or outside the house.
Yeah, the kids were behind me, so... They were coming behind me. So, but yeah, I suppose I better get going. I have 2 kids that get up at 7 a.m. in the morning.
Hey, Mama, can I tell you a joke? What can you tell between a light bulb and a pregnant woman? You can unscrew a light bulb.
Wow, my daughter. Here's her joke. What's the difference between a light bulb and a pregnant woman? You can unscrew the light bulb. Yeah, you can't tell that she's been around her dad.
Really, Dad? I find those jokes on TikTok.
Oh yeah, she finds those jokes on TikTok too. Yeah, she's hilarious, isn't she? Thank her daddy for that one.
I mean, who else doesn't know where I get my sarcasm?
Oh my god, yeah, oh my goodness, yeah. She's a character, I'll tell you that, but she's 12 going on 40. She's like me when I was her age. I was never a kid mentally. I was way beyond kid mentality. Mom always told me I was a grown up in a kid's body. Probably right most of the time because my daughter's no different than I am. Yeah.
He's born in the wrong generation.
Well, with your parents the way they are, that didn't help either. But yeah, no, I was never a kid. And I'm not really a fan of doing things like drinking and all that. I don't know where people get the fun and pleasure of that, honestly.
But you do like wine.
I mean, I'll have a beer or something, but I won't go to a bar.
Yeah, we don't want to end up in the same situation.
Yeah, Dusty doesn't want me to throw men against the wall by their necks
It'd be funny.
for touching me.
It'd be funny.
But at least I'm only a block from my house. Yeah, I haven't drank since before Dusty was born. I think I had one beer, and that was it, and it took me like forever to drink. Now, I don't garden, so I guess we kind of got a toss-up in that one. My mom gardened.
Look, Miss Trap, eat your bed. Put your bed. Put your bed. Put on your bed, Miss Trap.
My mom
Get on the bed.
gardened. Her boyfriend, David, gardened for her. But in Cali, it's legal.
You want me on the bed? I think wants me on his bed with him.
Are you going to lay on your bed? You going to lay on your bed?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you got to have the baby and not lay on the bed. Make sure it's safe.
It's safe.
Oh, he says Dad's coming. Gotta check, make sure it's Dad. But, let's continue. When we planted some plants in pot and sprinkled my grandfather's ashes, it was his wish. Oh, wow, that's nice. My mom wanted to be cremated and put in an urn. So she's cremated. We cremated her because there wasn't anything left of her that was even recognizable or wanted to see, and put her in an urn. Well, I asked the kids what they wanted. One said butterflies, one said purple, and I turned to flip through the things, and lo and behold, a purple butterfly urn with a little keepsake one of the same. And it's like, yep, right there you go. So she's got that, gave her that urn and an ice cream felt bag. And so she sits on my desk, and the doll she gave my daughter is on my desk. It's like a really old doll. And then like the books that she gave the kids and the lamb that she sent, the stuffed lamb that she sent, are pretty much most of the things that we have left. Besides a couple pictures here and there, but other than that, not really that much, unfortunately. But, you know, things happen that way for a reason. But I suppose if I don't get my butt to bed, I'm going to have the unhappy person in the morning getting those Bubba kids up. Well, one gets up easy, the other one will. I have to threaten to throw water on her.
Which is fun. It's fun.
Usually by the time I threaten to get out of bed and threaten to throw water on her, she's usually sitting up and going, no, I'm up.
Yeah,
So.
I'm sure about it. And there's your lady just lay back there.
Yeah, you have a good night too, and let's finish this tomorrow. Hi Shasta Bailey. Let's finish this guy tomorrow, because I plan on going live every day. Because I enjoyed it. It's not as bad as it lots think. Awesome! I still can't wait to see what he looks like. I can't wait for you to show me or tag me in it and stuff. Or you can email. Oh, you're off the next 2 days? Awesome. So you'll be able to jump in and stuff. Right on. We can have a really big, long conversation. Instead. Yeah, you can, if you want, you can tag me in it on your page and send it to me in an email. I would love to be able to put it up in a frame. I have one empty frame, so I wouldn't be opposed to hanging it up with my other two. Actually, I would love to do that. I'd appreciate it. So, but it is fantastically wonderful to talk to you again. Yes, add me. I think I added you on there. I have 3 different ones. So, this one and the one that has my pictures on them, those are all 3 mine. So I think I have you on all of them. But if I don't, yeah, that would be fantastic.
He knows. He's like, come on, Dad.
Oh, yeah. My puppy's standing there looking at me. He's like, Mama, come on, Mama. I know, it's late. He's like, Mom, come on, you know what time it is. He's like, all right, I'm coming.
The dog's like, he knows.
He knows, man. Yeah, I would love that. That would be awesome. And don't forget to get a chance to get your free giveaway. They're up there on my, when you grab my link in my bio. Everybody else coming in, if you reminder before I get off that if you go to my bio on my profile page and you click on my link, you can go in there to get a free giveaway of 12 of my pictures to color, and you'll be able to click to find my books and be able to see what I use on mine as well. But you all have a wonderful Tuesday night, actually almost Wednesday, and I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you guys for all of you for coming. I appreciate it. Thanks for the likes. Ooh, 3.4K. Right on, guys. Thank you so much.
And views?
And likes.
Aw.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. If you know anybody that would like to come and join and chat, send them a share it live with them. Would love to have them.
Oh, I think the shampoo did a little too much to my hair.
So, all right. Well, Sierra, you have a wonderful rest of your night, and I will talk to you tomorrow. And enjoy coloring your little pit bull.